Okay.
All
It just
right.
almost at the sidetrack me.
Welcome to a live edition of the Matt Mac Show,
We
EP number
back.
two, episode number two, man. We're back. We're back sooner than we thought we would be because we have some breaking news.
Yes, sir.
Samson Dauda has joined the Oxygen Gym crew, the team, whatever you want to call it. Bader, you know, when I saw that, Mac, I was like, okay, is this what Samson actually needs? Does he need a
The camel
gym?
crew.
The
The
camel
camel
crew?
crew.
I mean, well, so Brandon's still training out of that gym, right?
Right.
Brandon
Right.
Curry, right?
I don't
And
know if Brandon went back there right now. Last I
no,
heard, he was
he's home.
still in America.
Yeah, he's no, but when he gets ready for the Olympia,
Yeah.
Brandon is in
Locked in
Kuwait.
out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Oxygen Gym. So yeah, they have that guy under their belt. And I just kind of look at it as, okay, what does Samson Dauda need? He needs to come in condition. He's
Right.
huge. He's 300 pounds. He doesn't need to be trained anymore, really.
Right.
He doesn't need to be trained. He needs a really good dietary nutritionist coach that can fucking get him peeled. And there's so many coaches out there that can do that. The Kuwait crew, the Camel crew, they haven't really produced that many athletes that have been known to come in super dry, peeled, shredded glutes to the bone. There hasn't been any top Olympians that they've done that with. They've done it kind of with Brandon Curry, but it's hit and miss with Brandon.
Right.
So
And when they did it with Brandon, it was around the time where it was going through like pandemic and all of that. So Phil was already injured far as
yeah,
his stomach. He was
yes,
already, on the down. And then Ramy was still like trying to figure his whole situation with getting conditioned in, and he had to actually leave Kuwait training style and eating regimen style and everything because over there, they're so, from what I'm seeing outside looking in, they're so key on more mass, more mass,
yes,
more mass. You see, and Samson, in his situation, like you say, he's 300 plus pounds
yeah,
on a norm now. So more mass is not going to do anything for him. Now, training, I think his wife does a tremendous job with
mm,
training with him,
yeah,
also with keeping his nutrition in order. Now, just rearranging some things, putting some fish in there, you know, I don't know if he's carb sensitive and all of this, but just change his carbs around from like potatoes to more rice, or
yeah,
if it's rice, take the rice out, add more yams, or whatever the case may be, far as the carbs. But going over there to Kuwait, like the training, he did a wonderful job here, well, in the UK with getting his back more developed. So I don't really see much of what they're going to be doing besides putting more unnecessary muscle on that
yes.
frame that's already have a ton of it.
Well, let's take a look at the video, give people some context if you haven't seen it. A lot of people are at work today. They don't check Instagram and social media like we do nonstop. So they might have not seen this. So let's play a
Right.
little bit of it and we can pause it here and there as we need.
Okay.
So, yeah, man. This is a big one. So a lot of people have been asking questions about what's the plan going forward for me.
I'm going to point out something to
And
you.
there's been a lot of, and I said this week is going to be a big week. So a few weeks ago, I reached out to a gentleman that we all know.
Okay, you guys got to listen. A few weeks ago,
A few weeks ago.
just a few weeks ago. So anyone that was saying, I heard another video out there that said that maybe this was decided even when he fired Milos way back then. No, was not. 2 weeks ago. Okay, so when you watch other channels and you put that out there, you got to come here. You got to come to the uncensored version of what this real shit is, and
Right.
we'll dissect this shit for you guys so you don't get misled by other channels. Okay, because the other guy was like, Well, he decided this a long time ago when he was at the Arnold. No, he fucking didn't. He just did it 2 weeks ago. Okay,
Yeah, I
so this
saw
is
that video as well. I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
that
I don't
video.
want to say it. I'm not going to call the guy out. He's a good channel, so
Nah,
let's leave it. But it is what it is. And so this is 2 weeks ago. And to me, this is like kind of like a rash decision. You had 2 weeks to think about this, and now you're there, and you're. So to me, it's like Vader has the money. He's got the money. He's got the nice gym. He's got the food, and they got the people taking care of you.
got the
Okay,
drugs,
got the drugs. Right? I mean, I'm like, treated like a
more to
king over
offer.
there. So it's like 2 weeks, and you made that decision. I wonder if Fuad was involved in any of this, and if he gave the green light on this, because I don't know if to me, I don't think Fuad would want him over there where they're in control of him, because you know how controlling Fuad is. So it's just kind of like that's kind of interesting take on it as
Right,
well.
right.
He asked me to come check out his gym. So last night we ordered the flights, and I'm sure you guys recognize this gym over here.
Do you know this
We do.
woman right back there? Always behind, always right there. Who's
Yeah,
that?
that's his wife,
That's
strong
his wife.
individual
Will not
right
let him
there.
out of it. She will not let him out of his sights. That's
Yeah,
never going to happen. She
right,
is like, you think you're going to go Kuwait by yourself? That ain't going to happen, brother. That's not going to happen. I
right.
am in control of your career, Samson Dauda, which is fine. I've heard things. I'm not going to say it on this because I can't verify that, but people
Right.
are telling me she's got some whatever, and I'll leave it right there on Samson. So yeah, she's got she's got the key.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that maybe she won't be allowed in the gym, but I think she'll be allowed in the gym probably.
Well, I
I don't
think
know.
from the beginning, I think because there's no women allowed there in the gym. So other than the workers, like they have the cryo and all of that inside there to where you start getting your treatments to recover for the next training, because over there you're gonna do two a days. You're gonna train AM, PM, regardless. So there are certain staffs there that's female. So I
Yeah.
don't know as time goes on if his wife is gonna be accepted to be a part of that, being on that gym, because it goes against
Mhm.
their whole rules, a way of living, the lifestyle, and everything that they're
Yeah.
created. Now they already have a Mr. Olympia over there, which is Brandon Curry.
Yeah.
Brandon Curry's wife is not there, but we know Samson and his wife goes hand in glove. So it's going to be interesting to watch, because I think that would be the only deal breaker on why he would not go any further with them, if
Mhm.
they limit his wife access to oversee those meals, that training, just having that eye, because she's accustomed to doing that. She's the one that got him involved and invested into doing bodybuilding
Yeah.
alone. She the one that's seen it in him. So I'm real interested to see how this is going to play out.
Yeah. I saw. So she's in the gym. She's filming all the videos of him in the gym, and then you can see the guys in the background looking and like, what are you doing in here? Fuck,
Right.
don't film me in the background. You're filming your like you're not supposed to. So it's like I already see that maybe not working out, but I guarantee they must have talked about that. She's like, if he's gonna come here, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna train him. I'm gonna be in the gym with him. I'm gonna be filming him for social media, blah blah blah. Which
Right.
I mean, that would make sense for them to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see where we go. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in Kuwait and we're at Oxygen Gym.
One of them.
And this one, we're out here training today, and I'm here for weeks. This is happening. Yeah, this is happening.
This is happening. This is positive. This is happening. Okay, so what does that mean?
It's in concrete, meaning that his decision is already made. But then it's like, as you hear the word choices that he's using, it's like he's straddling the fence. But with that statement, this is happening, meaning that it's in concrete, that you didn't just fly out there to see the gym and get a workout. You actually went to put ink to paper.
Yes.
And
yeah.
I wonder how Fuad is feeling right now with this one, because he's about to lose a lot of control.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I'm just looking at that. Continue. I'm just looking at some of the comments here so we can see what these people are saying. Yeah, like I agree with that. I think Samson definitely reached out to Fuad and say, you know, is this a good idea or not? Should I do this? And he got the green light and he's there. And that means, is he going to move there? I mean, if you're there and you're saying this is happening, I'm assuming he's going to do the Brandon Curry style where he's there for the prep before a show, whether it's for the Olympia, obviously. So he'll be there for 12 weeks or whatever, and that'll be that. So if that's the case, then that's also his coach, his nutrition coach is the Bader team. Everything. Coaching, training, food, drugs, everything. And is that going to make us a better looking Samson Dauda with more condition?
Well, like I said, maybe Brandon Curry don't have the genetic makeup to bring those legs super nice deep cuts. But we know for a fact they have all the equipment to bring a even bigger mass monster. Would that blow his waist out? That's the risk that he's going to have to take. Now, he already was showing signs of gyno. And if they're pumping more drugs, he's going to be taking time off for the surgery because it's going to inflame his gyno. Because we can remember back the mid of 2000 when it hit the teen years when Big Ramy had the gyno issues, you know, because they have great stuff there. They have unlimited stuff there. And for someone like Samson, he seemed more like a hyper responder because his body make changes extremely fast and he don't need much of anything. Now, I don't know if that's going to go over well with Beta because it's more. They believe in more, just on the outside looking in. Someone that can give us that information will be Dennis James because Brandon Curry don't give up any information. You know, he leave us in the dark when it pertains the whole process of him prepping over there. We really don't know the process. He never shared much with us. Now, Dennis James is the one that knows the ins and outs from before. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's the only one that can really tell us the amount of what they're going to do as far as the food, the training. Like because Regan couldn't cut it over there. Regan couldn't cut it. He left. He left. You know, he said it's too much food, too much drugs. It's not for him.
Yeah. And that's what Samson doesn't need. He doesn't need to get any bigger. And Regan Grimes left. And now you got people saying in the comments, he has stated he's only there for a week. And someone commented saying about him being part of the team, and Samson replied saying he did not say that. So I believe this is unconfirmed unless something otherwise, whatever. So this is what Samson does. He goes on social media and he says something and makes people like not freak out, but like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on, man? What you're dying? What the hell? And then he goes to Oxygen Gym and then he says, this is happening, man. Big news. This is big news. This is happening.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is it big news and this is happening if it's just for a week? If it's just for a week and this person says that Samson replied and said, you know, that's not the case. I'm not part of the team.
Of course, you're not a part of the team, but you are over there negotiating, being under their watch. Now, me, not like I don't have a dog in this fight. Like we always say, we have no dog in this fight. We're not trying to crap on anyone. You know, we just stating our input, opinion on what we see, because we have, experience in this lifestyle. Now, if I had to pick Kuwait over Milos when it pertains enhancements, training style, food, I'm picking Milos for the simple fact he has more leniency with listening to what his athletes are saying or noticing with their own physique. Because if it was up to Milos, Samson would have been doing more whitefish. Samson would have been doing more cardio. But he respects his athletes to know their body as well a little more than he do. Over in Kuwait is more, this is what we're going to do.
Yes. And I could see that. We'll watch a little bit more of this video here first.
Let's go get our first workout in gym in Kuwait. Let's do it.
Our first workout. Big boy. He's still big as hell.
Yeah.
See, Samson as an athlete, love him. He does his thing.
Yeah, he trains hard.
He's seeing too many mixed signals when it comes time to putting stuff to the public.
Yes. It's not well thought out. It seems like this was 2 weeks ago. Now I'm all of a sudden I'm in Kuwait.
It's rational.
Yeah. Because I think
yes.
I think he's lost. I think he's lost. Like,
panic mode.
Panic mode. He doesn't he's got a lot of pressure on him. He's kind of on a downward trend in the sense of, he was supposed to beat Hadi Choopan. He was supposed to be the guy that's the next in line. He's got everything. He's got all the tools. He's got the physique. He's got the size. He's got the height. And then he loses 2 times to Hadi Choopan. And so he's like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? And then I fired Milos, and that was a big dramatic thing. And I fucked that up. So now I got to figure out, okay, how do I redeem myself? To me, this isn't how you redeem yourself, by going to Oxygen Gym and saying this is happening. Just, hey guys, Man Bader invited me out to Oxygen Gym to check it out, and I'm just here seeing how things are. Maybe I'll feel out things. I haven't made any decisions yet. That's all you say. That's just, people love transparency.
Yeah, but give us more than cliffhangers and speculations to where we got to use our own logic of dissecting the actual words that he's putting out there. Like, it's happening. It's happening. This is happening. Like, to
what's
us
happening
as athletes, when we say it's happening, meaning we pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Like it's go time.
You don't go to the camel crew and say, this is happening. This is happening now.
Not with them.
No. So he's got to work on the social media game, because he's not really good at it, in the sense of dealing with the publicity and the PR of his career and statements he's making. Because you're top 3 in the world, man. You're up there. Arnold Classic winner.
Look at him. He's already doing large amount of weight on them elbows with dips. What's that? 4 or 5 wheels?
Yeah.
3 wheels was a change, 45 plates, a quarter on the end. Like, and you can tell that there's no muscle connection going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's just pushing weight. That's pushing weight. I'm showing you guys I'm strong. Like, we can look at you and tell that you know how to train and everything, but all of this force repping out the gate with no contracting and no squeezing, no muscle connection, is like a waste of lifting weights in my eyes, because he can get a extreme pump with lighter weight. Samson closer to 40 years old, let's be honest. His body don't show any signs of that. So let's not get any injuries. But look at this. This is a lot of weight for shrugs.
Yeah. He's a
beast, though.
He's big. Like, look at his arms from the back here. It's just like fucking the triceps. It's huge. He's a genetic freak. And I really want him to do well. I want him to come into the Olympia in the best shape of his life. So it could be a good show for everyone to watch. But going over to Kuwait, It's a different climate. It's a different atmosphere. It's a different environment. It's very strict over there. He's gonna be at home playing video games, not going out. That's what Brandon Curry, that's all he could do when he was there. It's like a
Right.
camp. It's a camp. So this isn't a vacation. This isn't going, all right.
This is work.
It's hot. He's coming from England, the UK,
Mhm.
to the desert.
Yeah.
You both to get rude awakening, because look how much he's sweating in here. And I don't know if this gym has AC. I'm assuming it must have AC. It's the desert. But
Yeah.
he's sweating his ass off. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's going to help him get leaner, right?
Yeah.
But
Right.
he's got a rude awakening for the lifestyle. Once you step out into the sun, you're dead. It's fucking, you're dying. It's plus,
Yeah.
it's like 120 degrees.
He's gonna have to adapt to it. He thought Arizona was hot when he was out there for those few days. Arizona has nothing on that desert, you know.
No.
Yeah. So
Guys, leave a comment. Do you think Samson made a mistake by going out to the Camel Crew to have them prep him for the Olympia? Obviously, that's the next show coming up for him. And
allegedly, because we have a cliffhanger now, allegedly,
yes,
but it's gonna happen. This is happening for this, So
yeah, I can't see where that comment is because I'm blocked by Samson Dauda.
Yeah.
You're not, so you can go check it out and see where he said that. HLCC said that's what happened in a comment, so we'll see. He's I just see whoever's in his corner, which is supposed to be his wife, she should be saying, you don't need to go out there and say this is happening. Just be like, hey, I'm here, I'm testing things out. I am looking for a new team, a new coach, and I'm just playing the field right now.
Yeah.
It's like in football, you're playing the field. Okay, what team am I going to go? Like, where am I? I'm just checking out the arena, right?
But this is the dangerous part. The Olympia is not that far away. Getting with a new coach, they're going to need easily a year and a half, 2 years to really figure their body out. You see,
there you go.
So it's like, dude, you're top 3 in Olympia. You're an Arnold winner, and you top 2 in 2 Arnolds.
Yeah.
To a great athlete, not just no normal guy that just, you're losing not being 100%. You're not losing at 100%.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get 100% switching coaches this freaking late in the game.
Yeah.
And karma is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You cannot do good people's the way you've done Milos and expect to get the outcome you're looking for, because this is the thing that I learned in life. Patience. You were right there. You were close. Milos was getting you closer. He wasn't making you decrease. You didn't decline. You were getting closer. Because people are like, oh, he's only turned from top 3. No, his first Olympia, he was top 6.
Yeah.
Really big deal.
Yeah.
Second Olympia, top 3.
Yeah.
Really big deal. Arnold win. You see, so Milos was getting him closer and closer. He wasn't declining, but he had Fuad in his ear. And I'm quite sure he got in his ear by getting at his wife, because Samson listens to his wife. He adored this woman. So that's he's gonna make his decisions based off of her word for their life, their well-being. You see what I'm saying? But Fuad, he played puppeteer. He got Samson from Milos, because Milos, I just feel so bad because Milos is such a great guy and he's still taking it on the chin.
Yeah.
And you can see with that Patrick interview that Milos is up to here with the bullshit.
Yes.
And now, Samson don't understand how vital this is with what he's trying to do. He's trying to do open heart surgery in a fucking Walmart parking lot.
Yeah. If he felt like he needed to leave Milos, whatever, okay, right? And we did see that Milos, he was with Milos for a while, 2 years, and he never got the striated backside. Even with his wife, he's never got it, so she can't take credit for nothing as well. So maybe there's a coach like Patrick, which they're
Right.
beefing with each other, is kind of funny, who's able to get like John De La Rosa has never been that fucking peeled.
Right.
He did what after Patrick changed his fucking life.
And this
Right.
is the thing. Like Stanimal, he's with him. This is the thing. More cardio, more white fish,
Yeah.
stricter on that diet. It's the diet. It's
Yeah.
the diet that
It's just
gets
the
you
diet. It's not that
ready.
hard. Just
It's the
do the
nutrition.
cardio. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the nutrition because Samson back got better and
Yeah.
his glutes got a little thinner. His skin got a lot thinner
It did. Yeah.
with Milo. So it wasn't like he was declining. It's just it takes time to
Yeah.
work with someone that you have to pretty much start from ground zero with.
Yeah.
You see, because we just talking about the Arnold and Olympia. What about the other wins that he won at the smaller shows with
Yeah.
Milos? So he had more
Well,
attributes
he's
than he
not
gained from Milos.
he's not giving Milos credit for those shows. Remember his
No, he's
wife
not
is,
giving him credit for anything.
yeah.
You
He
see,
doesn't
and
his wife gets the credit for the Romania and the Prague Pro shows. He's made that very
yeah,
clear.
that
Milos,
that
nothing.
yeah, and that's the thing. If you didn't follow Milos protocols and orders, you should have told him then. I'm not following them right now with these two shows. You don't have him thinking that you're following his protocol and program because he talked to you and your wife about the layout. He's not excluding her.
Yeah.
When Milos got involved, he got in bed with both of them, respecting the wife input because she's there with him around the clock and
Yeah.
he's going off of what she's saying. So for both of you not to let him know we're not going your route, we're going with this is crazy because y'all got him looking like he's some fraudulent nutritionist coach and all of this. This is another thing though, Mac.
Yeah.
I did some things I regret. My health is failing. You going to Kuwait. Things you regret, your health is failing. 9 times out of 10, you're going to take more stuff than you ever did. And to a hyper responder, it works the opposite when you do that.
Yes.
It works against you. You start declining.
Yeah. I just think he got reached. Batter is a multi-millionaire. Okay. He has the biggest gym in Kuwait and other businesses. He phones Samson and say, "Hey, why don't you come out to Camel Girl?
Right.
I'm going to pay you every month. You're going to have a free place to live, free food, free drugs, free training. Come on, just come. Let's do this."
It's a cost every time. It's a cost every time.
Right.
And that's tempting for anyone.
Yeah.
But at the same time, at his level, he can find that.
Yeah.
Pretty much anywhere. And I hope that he just worded that wrong and he's really thinking and really weighing out his options and everything, because if he didn't
like it,
it's going to be a tough top 6 lineup and he could fall back in top 6.
This could be the downfall of Samson Dauda, because if he comes into the Olympia, now Bader and his team have to figure him out. They got, 5 months?
Yeah.
Right?
Give or take.
18 weeks. So, or whatever that is. To figure Samson out. They've never dialed him in for a show. They've never picked him for a show. His wife's probably gonna be like debating or do they know what they're doing? Or do we trust them? Like two months in, they might be freaking out and stressing out because things aren't going to plan. And then you're getting ready for it, and you decide to go to Kuwait to get yourself ready for the biggest show in the world.
Yeah.
And you've never worked with these people before. That's a risk.
And not only that, a place where women voice are not respected enough to take their input on something.
Yeah.
So it's like he has so much going against him with this decision, and he don't understand that. Of course, they're gonna roll out the blue carpet. Of course, they're gonna roll out. bring out the flowers, the
In the
roses, the
beginning,
bells, and the
yes.
whistles. And once they get you to commit on black in that ink,
Mhm.
get her out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it's like he's not going to be able to
You
function
stuck now.
well.
You stuck with us now. So you
Yeah.
signed a contract or whatever.
You're signed with Death Row Records.
Yeah. So I just, of all the people Samson could have went to, he didn't go to Patrick or Neil Hill or
Or
Stefan,
Matt Jensen.
Matt Jensen. Wow, Matt Jensen. I mean, damn, they would. I don't know why.
They would have did some great things.
Jesus,
Because
look what he did to Quentin.
Charles Griffin conditioning is always together. You know, he just had that pec issue.
Yeah.
And he been with Matt pretty much the whole time. You have Sean Carita. It's just so many. We could just keep naming. And one thing they have is full muscles, super lean and shredded and hard.
It's Quentin, Matt Jensen.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Look at Quentin is looking amazing. Just a sidebar. It's just that rear, his back is so wide to where it make his legs look extremely small from the back.
Well, he's always had the
calves. Them calves are
he's got calves.
So huge. It shows the hamstrings are smaller than his calves from the rear.
Yes.
So
his hamstrings have always been a setback for him. I've said that before. They're narrow. They're narrow. He doesn't have a good sweep. I'm trying to find
and it's hard when you have really long femurs to get that sweep. Andrew Jack is the only person I've witnessed super tall that has great sweeps on his quads. Yeah, see, the calves are bigger than the hamstrings.
Yeah, he doesn't have thick ass hamstrings like Nick Walker does.
No.
Right. He looks
amazing. Could be top two though. He could be top two in that competition. He could get second.
I can't see I can't see Martin beating him because he's got the condition. He's got the firm skin. Yeah. I can't see Beef Stew beating him. Beef Stew looks good, but he's not there. He's just no. And then Antonio. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a battle.
Yeah.
But
and it's only gonna be a battle because he has really great conditioning. He's hard, small waist, pretty physique and everything. So it's like, and it's a taller version. So it's like Antonio got his work cut out with him. And he's gonna push Nick. I just don't know a matter of how hard, you know. Now, when he turned to the rear, Antonio got him. Nick got him. Nick has him. Antonio has him. The thing is, would they have enough to shut the door? Because the boy is a force to reckon with.
When I saw this, I was like, holy shit. This kind of looks like Phil Heath's type of structure back.
Listen, now. For a brief, I thought it was Phil. I said, what the? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to get beat. I think he's done enough. He's ready already. I can see.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to have sliced out glutes. We'll see. We'll see. He got bigger. So sometimes when you get bigger, you lose that little refinement.
Yeah. That little, the little in the glute area.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, but one thing for sure, they're going to be boxed in solid. No, they're going to be hard and boxed in.
Yes. And, he'll be tight.
You know, that's what he's going to have. And that's what's going to hold everybody off of him. Now, he can't have boxed in glutes next to Derek. They have to be shredded. Yeah. Look at his abs. For some reason, I really like this guy's midsection for the simple fact for him to be as big as he is, he know how to get that stomach flat, and he has deep abs, you know, and it flows extremely well for him.
Yeah, I've been hard on Nick Walker about the waist because he does have a bit thick waist. He knows. He's even said it's his genetics. He's got it. He admitted to me on the show when I had him on the podcast. He's like, Yeah, man, I got a thick waist. But he's got massive delts now in arms, which help
to where it's
essentially.
helping the waist look smaller.
Yes, but it's thick. It's very thick here in the midsection here. Like,
Hmm.
and I
Probably had
just,
a few meals in by then.
yeah, it's not okay. Sorry, it's not very thick. It's just he's got a dense midsection. His abs are
Yeah,
chiseled. They're great, but it's just he's got a little thickness in there, and but he knows how to work it. He knows how
he
to work
knows
it.
how to work it.
Right. So kudos to him for figuring it out and working with what you got.
Yeah,
Uh, it's just the
yeah,
legs. The legs are big. The legs are good, but they're just a little funky looking with his structure. They're still
yeah. It's
right.
because
It's
they're so
just
short. They're
they're
so
stubby.
short.
Yeah,
And you would think by them being that short that he would have
bigger.
massive quads,
Yeah,
you know. But like with his genetic makeup and all of the tools that's against him, he put together an amazing package, you know.
yeah,
And I think that's why I stopped riding him so hard, because I used to ride him hard too.
yeah,
I used to
yeah.
like, man, like this dude looked like a freaking deep freezer, you know?
Yes.
And I'm like, and he has no sweeps. And, I was critical, but then I had to look at it outside of my own personal preference and say, okay, let me look at this guy a little closely. I'm like, okay, he don't have genetics for that. Okay. He's hardworking around the clock. Okay. He's always conditioning. He's dicing. He's constantly changing each competition. He changes.
Yeah.
So I said, I got to give him way more credit. He has a V taper. The waist is just so wide.
And that's what I'm saying. And like that's why I'm showing you guys this. It's dense, but then when he opens up, it he can,
He
he
can put it
can
together.
put it
He know
together.
how to. He knows how to use everything he has in his favor.
Like you see how it
When he
doesn't
go
go
elongated to
it
crunching.
yeah, but it doesn't go in. It's just a straight line. See my
Yeah,
mouse? He doesn't have
yeah.
even Samson's goes in a little bit.
And what's making it to where it's more noticeable, because he don't have those sweeps.
Yes.
Now, if he had the sweeps like Tonio, his waist will look pretty good. That's just like Big Ramy. Big Ramy waist is wider than I think
Oh yeah.
anyone on the stage.
Yeah.
But those quads is what helped him.
Yeah.
And he had a flat midsection, you know, um, like side, rear makes a different person from the front because of the legs. Now this right here is just like
It looks
uh
has he improved?
yeah, he improved from the rear. I don't know too much in the chest and arms, because when he diet down, everything gets soft there. I'm always seeing him with striations in the chest off season in the gym, but when he touches the stage, it's always soft.
Yes.
So I can't go off of this and be rooting hard for him, because we see this every year when he's in his gym,
Yeah.
that he has the striations, the really solid hard chest, and the rear is always bananas. Like right now, he probably has the best, biggest, widest
Mhm.
back in the history of bodybuilding right now.
Yeah. From what I see from the front here, I would just compare him to Hadi Choopan. If Hadi
Right.
Choopan in his offseason hit this shot, striations throughout the chest right now.
Throughout it.
A lot harder too.
Yeah.
Right. And he doesn't have it yet. He got bigger. It looks like he got bigger, thicker
Yeah.
chest,
And
and
he
he's
didn't need
pumped.
that.
Yeah. Well, he needed a little bit bigger chest. He didn't need a bigger chest. That's what Tyler
It's just
Manion
going to
said.
be a bigger, softer one, though.
It's gonna be. It's like saying it's gonna be a puffier, softer one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
But he's got the tiny waist. He can do the vacuum. Nick
yeah.
Walker can't do that. And so is that going to be? Are the judges going to be more like, wow, okay, yeah, like that's got a tight waist, can do the vacuum versus
But
Nick
Hadi
Walker?
can do the same thing.
Adi can do it. Samson can do it.
Samson can do it.
Nick Walker's gonna be the only one out there that can do it, and everyone's gonna be
Yeah.
pulling that vacuum hard. And then Milos is saying, this isn't the bone show. This is not, it should be showing the abs. They do show the abs, but then they pull it in
Yeah.
the vacuum and they show, hey, I got a tight waist. I'm not a bloated belly. I'm in shape. I'm not saying
Yeah.
Nick Walker's not in shape, but it's just like, it just adds another element to it.
Yeah.
Right. It's
Yeah.
so, it's going to
Derek's on
be,
fire. We're gonna see
oh,
in like a week from now,
yeah.
2 weeks, about like 8, 9 days. We're gonna see
Oh,
when they make their guest appearance.
the week
Pittsburgh.
before the New York Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see where Derek is at, because we're gonna be able to see him squeezing more with the cameras closed and all of this. Because if he bring those arms and that chest halfway as hard as he is from the rear, he's gonna be unstoppable. Yeah, we have Stu.
He's doing the New York Pro.
Yeah.
He's
Stu
a little
got
light.
some huge up top, man.
Yes. He's got a little light in the quads, not much sweep.
Yeah.
He does pose wide on the bottom, so it does help give him more space, take up more space in the bottom there, but
yeah,
it's just someone said those were self-inflicted scars.
Yeah, I read that in some of our comments, but I don't think so, because they was trying to make it seem like you can't commit suicide cutting your quad.
Yeah, and then your chest. He's like, "Was he doing this to himself?"
And then on your back, like, I would love to have him on the show.
Yeah,
to see.
Oh, we can get him on the show.
Yeah, just to see where he's at and all of this, and of course, ask about the scars and the hair and all of that.
I wonder what he
his
looks
mom
like.
loved him with hair, so
yeah. Well, he can fucking grow a full head of hair with that much testosterone running through his blood.
I know.
And all the gear. Kudos, grow that fucking hair out, brother. Keep it.
Yeah, I'll blow it out too.
I wish I could do the same.
Now that back, yeah, his back, he needs
more thickness.
Because the lower is looking atrophy a little bit, and I know it can't be atrophied as soon in his career. I just think he haven't developed the right movement to actually target that part of his back. Because even when he's just sitting there, it's a whole lot shallow on the left side. When he just relaxed before he went into pulling back his elbows, and I was like, okay. And what are those knots on the bottom of the back?
I don't know. I think this is muscle here, but
yeah,
he's not like, think about Tonio hitting that shot. Think about Tonio hitting that back double bicep and just destroying Beef Stew. So Beef Stew is going to be in that top 5, but probably 5th.
Yeah,
that's as far as I see him going in the New York lineup. Because you're gonna have Nick Walker, Tony Burton, Quentin Martin, and then Beef in 5th. Yeah, that's how it will. There's no way he's beating Martin.
Martin just got to come in drier.
Yeah.
See, his abs is like there's none. Like, I don't understand it. That, like, if you push the insulin too much, that would happen with your midsection. It ain't the growth, it's the insulin that you can push a little bit too much and make them abs extremely shallow to where they non-existent, kind of like James.
Right there. He's squeezing as hard as he can, but it's just,
and he's a few weeks out, like less than 3 weeks out, and those abs supposed to be dialed in. He has glutes already in, so the abs going to come in before the glutes. Well, they should.
Yeah, I'm just reading some of the comments there.
Man, let me get a little closer. You see that right side of his pec? Well, really the left. I was looking at. Yes,
I don't know what that is.
Gate.
I've seen it on our bodybuilders too.
Ian.
Yeah. He doesn't have the gap, but he has an extra muscle or something here where it's just like, it's just weird. It's it's like it's here. Let's see there.
Yeah.
See what's here when the abs is that it?
I like this dude though.
Oh, he's funny. He's great.
Yeah, I like Stu because if Stu just continues staying healthy,
Yeah.
he's gonna be right up there with a lot of the uprising guys now that's making noise. You know, they have
Yes.
the years on them. They're all in their mid late 20s. So it's just a matter of where he's gonna land. But he's definitely about to be a household name.
Yeah, he's definitely in the mix. If he does something, especially does the New York Pro and comes in top 5, he's in the
Yeah.
mix for sure. And
His
then
legs a lot smaller than last year.
are they? Maybe.
Well, I think maybe his upper grew so much to where
Yeah.
it's drawing more attention on his legs, maybe. So
You got Tim. He's also doing the show. I think, you know, his waist is going to be an issue. Could he surpass Beef Stew? Maybe. He's huge. He's as
I
big
need to
as
see more besides just huge. I need to.
um there.
Oh yeah, he's a big boy.
Like that's scary. Sean
But
Ray.
this the thing. Is he
Sean Ray
going to be
sent
able
me
to
this
put it
photo.
together on that
Yeah.
stage?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sean Ray sent me this photo. Was like,
Wow.
this guy, watch out. So we'll see. I mean, looking at this,
boy.
he's peeled and dry, huge quads.
Yeah.
The only drawback is going to be his waist. We know that, but
Right.
let's see if we can find. Here we go. 125 kgs.
He don't have hamstrings from the side. Look like in this.
Yeah, he's a little bloated here. See the waist?
And he's doing the New York.
Yeah.
His waist is wider than Nick's.
There's a little bit of skin folds there on the chest, like you can see here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And there's a little bit of things here, a little fat there. But how long? This is 3 weeks ago. So this is him 6 weeks up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's about right. He's really going to be 6 weeks though. That's about right.
This is good. This is good.
Yeah.
But a little bit of skin there means his chest needs to be a little bit bigger. He needs to do a little bit more decline work on the chest to fill out that lower pec so he doesn't get that skin because it gets a little thin down there.
Yeah.
Right. So he's just going to be one of those big freaks at the show, which we all love seeing, but they just never can go any further than that.
I think Stu gonna hold him off though.
Yeah.
Stu definitely gonna hold him off.
Yeah. He comes in shredded. So, all right, guys. More people are coming in now as the longer as we go on. So it's like,
yeah, we can answer a few, but we're gonna be cutting it short in a minute.
Yeah. Well, they're just people just making good comments.
Okay.
If you guys have any questions, let me know. Who do you think?
Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys.
Guys, thanks for joining us. We do appreciate this. We haven't done many lives together, so this is our first. Not our first. We did one already, but we're gonna do more of these.
Well, the Matt and Mac show. This is our first live. So
yeah, and so we're gonna keep it going live for now. On Sunday, we'll come back. We'll do a live show every Sunday. We're gonna test that out, try it out, instead of doing the recorded version. And just give you guys a recap of the week, any breaking news, any updates, athlete updates leading into these shows. You're going to find it here. We're going to pick these guys apart, uncensored, and you're going to hear it every Sunday. So it could be like every Sunday, you know where to go. Come to the Matt Mac show. You're gonna hear it from us, and it's kind of be like something you'll just have a routine of joining us and being a part of it, and talk with us as well throughout this as well. Ask your questions, guys. We have 40 years of experience combined between the both of us in this industry.
Absolutely.
So we're here for you. Are you going to do the live stream in New York Pro? Yes, I will do the live stream if they have it. Hopefully they do. But it's going to be the screenshots, because when the Arnold did the live stream, it was free.
Right.
When it's a paid, can't do it, copyright.
Yeah.
So we can only do the screenshots, but I will be doing that, and that's still fun when we do the screenshots. Still
Oh
hanging
yeah.
on there. So that is that. Let me stop sharing here. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Yeah, man. Time is 8:30. Okay. We're probably over an hour. We're at 49 minutes right now, so we'll cut it.
So one last thing.
Yeah.
Let's end it on the woman beater beating a woman with a club for
Yes.
views on Instagram or
Yes.
YouTube or whatever.
Yes. Is it real? Did he actually beat his wife or girlfriend? I don't know. His wife or
Girlfriend in
girlfriend.
Thailand. Yeah, because
You
you
see.
can see on Johnny Bravo's channel how
Yeah.
the house was a wreck. Like he just lost it. He
Yeah.
just tore the house up and everything. He actually admitted to striking her with the object as well, allegedly. And yeah, and I was just blown away because it's people like that
Yeah.
do the enhancements that make it look bad on someone that's doing it on a level of competing and professional, whether you're professional, amateur, or whatever the case may be, but doing it responsibly without getting violent with another human, and to hear him say it was for content was
Yeah.
disturbing for me.
Yeah. I'm just bringing up that article here. Upon arrival, officers discovered the man later publicly identified as Connor Murphy. So Connor Murphy, allegedly his girlfriend with a golf club. Murphy's 20-year-old Thai girlfriend, whatever name, was found with bruises and cuts from allegedly being hit with a golf club and scratched from broken glass. Her 16-year-old sister was also sustained minor injuries and glass cuts. He's going to jail. He's going to jail in Thailand, and he's not going to get out. So,
and they don't play around with that.
no, especially
we
American coming there.
We already see what happened when the other guy, when allegedly put his hands on a call girl, and all of a sudden he just come up beaten to death and everything. So going to jail for him would be a blessing because he can lose his life behind this.
Yes. Oh man, if you beat a girl, first off, when you go to jail, you're not gonna have fun there. No. Everyone knows what you did.
Exactly.
And he's an American in Thailand jail, beating a Thailand woman.
Makes it even worse.
Yeah, he's gonna be in jail. Okay.
Gonna be the baby mama.
Yeah, he's gonna be in jail to take care of you over there. So yeah, he's probably like, fuck this shit. Like, yeah, maybe you can find a good lawyer. We'll see. I don't know. Probably not. He's in Thailand, so.
Oh man, that's a tough one. He can have Johnny Cochran and it ain't gonna work.
No.
Well, don't fit.
Yeah. So we'll wrap it up. We're gonna have an exclusive look at Mack Truck. We're going into 10 weeks out now, the Van Pro?
Yeah, Saturday, 10 weeks out.
Okay. So Sunday you're gonna see him. We're gonna air it on the live stream here on Sunday. This is gonna be a journey, a road to the Van Pro, and you're only gonna be able to see it here on the live stream, the Mack show. So that's gonna be pretty cool. You're gonna get an inside look of how Mack is feeling, how things are progressing, if he's struggling with anything, his protocol, his meal plan, his diet, everything. It's gonna be all out in the open. So
absolutely.
Yeah. All right, man. What's on the agenda for tomorrow? Workout.
I have biceps, triceps, forearms, brachialis.
And you're just doing 10 minutes of cardio still.
Well, since I've been posing every day, I moved the cardio out to see how that's going to look when we do the update.
Say something.
Reveal, then we'll know, like, okay, you look the same. So
yes,
we need you posing every day, and we need that 10, 15 minutes of cardio.
I'm going to drop the hammer. I'm sorry, guys. I got to leave it out. I'm going to drop the hammer on Mack when he sends the update. I don't care. He's going to hear it.
I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck. Like I'm like, Sunday is almost here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hear fucking Matt
Yeah.
mouth
Coach.
because it's like,
Yeah, I want you to be. I'm already gonna say it. I want to see you harder because I'm looking at Stan. I'm looking at damn, I just sent you his video, the guy that's doing the
212
band.
guy.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
What's his name? Justin. No, Hewitt.
No. John.
John Hewitt or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's hard. Look at how hard he is right now. I want you
That
to be
man
that
is
hard.
nails.
He's on it though. He's on it. That's all he does is he's on
Yeah,
it.
because
So,
his competitions are way closer though.
yes.
You
Yeah.
know.
So he's been in the mix. The guys, Max went on for 2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
He's just starting his cycles here. Like he's not, these guys have been juiced to the gills like months ago. And now they're, Max
Yeah.
is,
So
yeah.
we're playing catch up, but the beauty of it is after the Van Pro, we're gonna have another show.
Yes.
Might be the Texas, it doesn't matter. We're gonna get at least 3 shows out the
Yep.
way this year. So
Yep.
we're gonna see improvement.
Yeah.
You know, it's just this Van Pro is more important to me for the simple fact I'll be able to go over there, we'll be able to do more work.
Yes.
And then we would actually be able to break bread and have a meal together.
Yes.
And besides just being meet each other's on social media and social media buddies. So this one is really special for me to do.
Can't wait, man. It's gonna be fucking hilarious and fun, and definitely. I'll be at the gym with you, West Coast Time, when you're training, your peak week.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be intense. You're gonna get so much fucking footage from us, you guys.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy what we're gonna do.
Because I'm gonna have to get out there like a week, pretty much out.
About a week. Yeah, 6 days or so, whatever.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking, like 6-7 days.
Yeah,
before to where that could tighten up even more, because by me being there with you, you'll actually be able to see besides just my eyes on, so that, because the last week a lot can happen.
I can make changes in the week. I can do a lot. I know you can do a lot. You do a fast metabolism.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
We're gonna get you. I don't want you to be too concerned about, I gotta be big. I gotta
I'm not worried about that. It's conditioning at this point.
Don't become Samson Dauda. Don't become Samson Dauda. Right.
Yeah, it's conditioning for the simple fact, hell, I was 217 looking like I was easily 230, 235 when I was 217.
Yeah.
And I was kicking butt all across the stage, So because I have really small joints. So I can drop down to 245, 250 and still look like holding my own. So I'm not too key or too worried about like, gotta be 265, gotta be 270 on stage. No, I have the right bone structure that can create that illusion. So I think we're in a good spot.
Yes. So definitely we're gonna tighten you up. I almost forgot. So with the cardio, I was listening to Stan Efferding, maybe the powerlifter, and I did work with Flex Wheeler. He's a pro. We did a couple shows.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a super science, like so smart, and he's like, I don't have guys do 30 minutes, 40 minutes of sustained cardio. I just say do 10 minutes here. 4 hours later, do another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
2 hours later, do another 10 minutes. It's easy.
That's how I have to do it. Like literally, like I would do 5 minutes downstairs on the treadmill that's not motorized, where it's at your own pace. And then we have a new one just came in where you do form carries. It's connected on it. So you put the 25s on it. So everything gets locked in, so you burn even more calories. And then upstairs, they got the other one, like another 5 minutes. So it's just a matter of breaking it down, because if I focus too hard on it, it's going to be like I took T3. I'm going to just start flattening out like pancake, and there's not much fat to where it's going to be knowing the difference to attack, and that's one reason why I have to be so strict with my insulin, more than actual growth hormone, because I'm not going to do growth hormone. I'm going to do MK677, because it give you bursts of the growth factors throughout the day versus the growth boom. it just hit, then it dies out, then I might
Yeah.
have to do it again. So I'd rather do something that's going to constantly just keep shoveling it to me. That's like using a long acting insulin, because it stays in your system long. So even while you're not about to crash and you're not at your peak, it's still beneficial. So
what about IGF-1? I remember Rich Piana would talk about the
the thing
IGF-1.
is, IGF-1, the lowest end I found it for was 1,500. And the risk is, say your family has high cancer in the family, the IGF-1 will boost that so fast to where you'll be more prone to the cancer extremely faster, because the growth hormone converts into IGF-1 through the liver. The liver disperses the IGF-1. So I was like, I don't want to really risk, because me and Sean Roden was talking about this too as well. And he was like, man, if you can get it, get it. However, it can make those, the issues that you could get from insulin, you would get it a whole lot faster with the IGF-1.
Yeah.
And that's probably why it's so expensive too at the same time, because to get the real IGF-1 is really expensive, and you will get more for your buck if you just do like growth hormone.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just always wanted to make sure that I do it the safest way possible, even though I know it's risk. I want lesser negative risk with what I'm doing.
Yes.
So that's why I had to make sure that I wasn't going to go that route, because at one point, a time in my life, I was able to afford anything I want and as much as I want. And I had to really have a talk with myself, like, do you want to be known as the Nasser?
Yeah. No.
Great guy, short life? Or do you want to be known as the person that never quit?
Dexter.
And he went out there and did what he was supposed to do, like Milos. One show his career, but he competed so much, and he's so well diverse because of his experiences with it. And he's always been in the Olympia. He's always been a top bodybuilder. He was just the top at the bottom. I don't have no problem with being a top at the bottom.
No, I think you're going into this competition season. Yes, you want to win shows, right? Yeah. But you have some catching up to do. These guys have been on it. You've been out of the scene for a couple of years, so you might be a little rusty, and you got to catch up, and you got to get it together. And then maybe by show number 3, you'll be like, okay, now I'm kind of my body's primed, and we're getting there, and we're looking better show to show type of thing. So I think that's what this year is about. And again, you're 45. You're not 28, 29, 30 like the rest of the guys are right now that are in the prime of their careers right now. So but you don't look 45. Your body doesn't look 45. So you have that going for you. Plus, you took 2 years off, so that means that basically you're not. It's kind of like Phil Klahar. He's 50. Right.
Yeah.
But he took 7 years away from the sport.
Yeah.
That's why he's able to look the way he does, because he took 7 years away and came back and just started competing again. And then he's winning shows. It's fucking 49.
Yeah.
Right. He's older
than
you.
On the Olympia stage.
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment. And not only that, I didn't start running hard gear. So I was 38. I got in my 30s before I started running gear.
Yeah.
So nothing was built off of enhancements. I came there with everything. I just enhanced what I had already. So I think that's another key component that I have, because I'm watching guys like Ian Valero retiring at 31, 32.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Like, you get atrophy in the back, and all of this is falling apart as soon as, because when you start this stuff at a very young age, the body is not mature yet, because you're still at a high rate of testosterone, your growth hormone, like everything is still developing. And then when they start so young, they crashes their system. Because I get blood work done when I'm not on gear, and my lowest levels of testosterone is 313. And I don't be tired. I'm still maintaining, because we see how I maintain off of just natural testosterone. So that all of those play key factors to let me know that, like Jay Cutler tell me all the time, Big Mac truck is only a number.
Yeah.
gotta be relentless. I'm
Mhm.
like, all right. He
Yeah.
like, you know, you crushing it now. Just last year, you had too much stuff going against you.
Yeah.
This is it. This is your year. He
This
like,
is-
you know, so
It's
that's why I'm on.
it's all coming full circle. And you guys got to realize Mac wasn't even taking testosterone. He was just taking Deca and
In trend.
I was like, dude, so you're gonna grow into the show for sure. I can see you looking bigger. Like I'm gonna notice things you're not noticing, and you're looking
Right.
fuller. So you're gonna start growing into the show. So that's another.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun to watch this, guys. Like you're gonna go along for the ride with us, and you're gonna have these conversations in the live streams about how Mac is doing. And he's an IFBB pro, and you're gonna get an up hand close look at this all the way through. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be real cool. It's gonna be
Yeah.
real cool. Yeah.
All right. We're a little over an hour now. So guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Guys, we appreciate you. We're gonna see you on Sunday at the live stream, the Matt and Mac show, and we're gonna continue to do this. We're gonna update you on what's going on in the industry. You're gonna get it live, uncensored, and in your face. We don't hold nothing back. All right, guys. Mac, you gotta go eat. I can tell you're hungry. You probably need something. So.
Dude, I have my food right here. You see me doing a little munching on the chicken. Yeah, I definitely have to get this food down. I got some chicken and rice waiting on me right now.
All right. So we'll wrap it up, guys. Appreciate you guys. Remember to like the video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. We really appreciate your support. Go and check out Mac's channel as well. Put it in the description. Go support his channel too. Go like his videos. Go comment. Support us. We appreciate you guys coming in and being a part of this. Okay. All right, man. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Yes, sir.
There.